Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the opening bell. It's a pleasure being with you here this morning. Ashley Reeve, guys. It's 9 a.m. and we are on the opening bell Mondays to Fridays. Yeah? Before we get started, remember the information we discuss, and we mention this every time in this video, is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way. But let's get started here, guys. It is the wrap-up of the trading week. Man, it's gone very quickly. We've now officially, obviously, gone 2 days after the mid-month, of October, and we're getting closer to that December mark. And we all know that during this time, there's always something that's happening in the U.S., whether that be an election, whether it be a U.S. government shutdown. It doesn't matter, but it's very interesting how you see these things happen towards the end of the year. This week, though, guys, that dollar has been weak. We're seeing it still pushed to the downside here. At the beginning of the week, we had chatted about taking advantage of that specific weakness. And we had the, us look at, some of the charts like the Euro USD, the GBP USD. I'm just going to quickly go to them so you can see. There's the GBP USD. And we had some pushes to the upside, which we had mentioned. And you can clearly see we've been hitting all those areas that we had mentioned, and you can see it's actually coming from that 7-day high, which we had put into perspective. All right, so from there we've hit a beautiful support here, and we've now pushed to the upside. It seems like we could be hitting that 1.34807 today. So pretty spot on with the weakness in the dollar. The same with the Euro USD. You can see we've now gone up substantially here from our area that we have mentioned all the way up to the 1.17152. We also have the USD JPY that we had been tracking. And this one has also been pushing down substantially. We had a bit of a resistance, a little bit over here, which was around the 13th. And we've then since then really just come down now. And we're expecting price to come to the 148.892. We cannot say for sure that we're going to drop all the way down here because there is a gap that we had seen being formed around the 3rd of October. And so we are not saying that it's going to push all the way down, but there is definitely some more downside here that one needs to consider. Please look at some of the fundamentals. You will see gold obviously climbed up once again, guys, around to the 4.3 area, 4.360. And obviously driven by supply shortages and safe haven demand. That's with silver as well. And obviously, it's really on track now for the biggest weekly rise since 2020. That's gold. And it's coming from the U.S.-China trade tension, the U.S. government shutdown, and those rate cut expectations. And the reasons why we see this gain is not only happening, for gold, but also when you go to the dollar, it's the same. It's the same. All right. And so then check out the, movement of the AUS 200 today. That's what we mentioned in the market review meeting. We are seeing some downside here. If you look at the hourly frame, we're seeing that the ASX 200 is down by about 0.4%. After record highs, all right? And the reasons for this, there's certain sectors within the ASX or in the Australian economy that is responsible for it. The companies are in the sectors of energy, tech, as well as mining, all right? Those are the sectors that's responsible for the pulling down of this specific price here. So if we get a break beneath 8939, let me do the guys a favor, 8939.32. We're seeing some further downside here with the AUS 200. And we are going to wait and see if that happens today. The guys can also check out NZD USD. I did mention to the guys I'm not really as confident with this year because the NZD is still weak. It is pressurized by the US and China tensions. and obviously the rate, those cuts that could be coming in for New Zealand and that interest rate. So remember, New Zealand and China, they are trading partners. So any tension that the Chinese economy has with other countries can affect it. And by this being the US, it's massive. All right. Also check out the GBP yen here today. We are officially now beneath 201.327. No close yet. Look at the 15-minute frame. No close there yet. And we are waiting to see a little bit of a close, but it's not really strong. It's not a big follow through there yet. So, some of the shorter time frames will have. But, as we mentioned in all our classes, guys, when we're teaching the guys, we always mention to them, there's nothing wrong with trading on the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute frames. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But just remember, every frame has its pros and cons. Excuse me. So the lower frames, you can get in at a much earlier entry, 100%. That's 1,000% correct. But these levels are also very brittle. They're very fragile. So they can be broken very quickly. All right. So in as much as you can see, there's a 5 minute that closed, beneath. Many times you'll find some people will have a stop loss here. And it's very easy on the shorter time frames. All right. You're getting a lot of noise for price to quickly whoop up, take out many stop losses, and then come down again. So trading the higher time frames, just from a risk perspective, always seems to be a much better way to go if you're looking at scaling it down with the actual trend, because we are going down on the 1 hour frame at this point in time. So if you're trying to scale it down and trying to hold that specific movement, you can. But if you're looking for a bit more action, the minute frames are there. But just know that it does come with those whips that can push up and down very quickly, and it can take you out, and then you end up entering 2, 3, 4, 5 times more than what you would have. And this obviously depletes your equity. So you want to try and watch out for those kind of stuff. Yeah. So we are at this point in time moving down. We got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7-day point that we are working from. And we're going to see where this takes us for the day. All right. So watch out for, midday today at 12. And also watch out for 3 p.m. And then obviously you don't want to miss 6 to see how the U.S. market is pushing at that time. And then obviously, guys, later on, we're going to have the closing of the week. All right. So for this week, guys, the dollar, pretty weak. We're going to see how it does next week. But please check it out. That is GBP yen, NZD USD, and more so the US, the AUS 200 index looking fantastic for this Friday. That's it from us, guys. If you'd like to open up an account with us, please visit www.tdmarkets.com and also email us, at care@tdmarkets.com. Have a fantastic one, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you guys as well as T in the next trading week. All right. That is next week, Monday. Have a good one, guys. All right. Ashley Reeve, I'm signing out. Ciao, ciao, guys.